Exploratory talks between German Chancellor Angela Merkel's Christian Democratic Union (CDU), its Bavarian sister party the Christian Social Union (CSU), and the centre-left Social Democratic Party (SPD), on a possible agreement to start formal coalition negotiations have reached a breakthrough, sources say. The agreement on a blueprint for formal negotiations could pave the way to ending months of political uncertainty in Germany following September elections. After around 24 hours of talks, the six-party and parliamentary leaders began presenting the 28-page blueprint to party members, party sources said. Merkel had said Thursday the talks would be tough, but that she hoped the parties would conclude the preliminary round by Friday. Read more. Germany's never-ending coalition talks break record. Merkel said Thursday she hoped the parties would reach an agreement by Friday. Media blackout. 39 negotiators, 13 from each party, began exploratory talks on Sunday with the goal of hashing out policy agreements that would allow the parties to start detailed coalition negotiations. So far, leaders have reportedly agreed to drop Germany's target of reducing carbon emissions by 40% by 2020. But few details are known about how much progress the parties have made on other issues amid a secretive negotiating atmosphere. Read more. Opinion. German coalition hopefuls drop climate goals government before Easter. Many observers and members from all three parties hope a breakthrough on other issues could be achieved to avoid a CDU-CSU minority government or fresh parliamentary elections. The final hurdle is set to be the SPD party conference on January 21 in Bonn, where party members are to vote on whether enough progress has been made to start formal coalition negotiations. Formal talks are not expected to end in a final coalition government before Easter. Read more. Germany's CSU returns to far-right political battleground. Latest attempt. The latest negotiations come more than 3 months after national elections saw large losses for the CDU, CSU, and SPD that together had been governing as a grand coalition since 2013. The SPD initially ruled out renewing the coalition, leading the CDU and CSU to seek a coalition with the business-friendly Free Democratic Party (FDP) and the Greens. But exploratory talks fell apart in November after FDP leader Christian Lindner walked out. Read more. German coalition talks collapse. A terrible end is better than unending terror. It is at least a day of deep contemplation about how things proceed in Germany. But I want to say to you that I, as Chancellor, will do everything to lead this country through these difficult weeks. It is better not to govern than to govern incorrectly. An agreement would have been possible with the necessary goodwill. We're ready for this agreement right till the last seconds, and even to go a bit further, where you cannot actually go. The SPD is not the spare wheel on Ms. Merkel's careening car. It is a pity that we did not succeed in achieving that which was within our reach. This party political egoism damages our democracy. We believed we were on a path where an agreement could have been reached. I regret with full respect for the FDP that we could not come to a mutual agreement. Merkel has failed. She wanted to pursue green and black politics and not engage with the concerns of the FDP. The collapse of talks was the logical consequence. You can do what the FDP did, but don't have to. Well-prepared spontaneity. The decent thing would have been if all party chairpeople had announced the cancellation together. I see that we're having an effect. Frau Merkel has failed, and it is time for her to go as Chancellor. Author Ajit Niranjan, RC, DPA, Reuters.